It's not going to be easy. It's going to be fucking hard.
You have to submit to your own development. If it takes you 6 years, so what? Where else are you going to be in 6 years? At least you know where you're going. At least you're moving towards that goal. I'm a break-even trader, Michael. I can't make any money. It's pissing me off. You know what I see? That's opportunity. Because if you're not losing money, you're consistently staying around the unchanged mark, you got what it takes. You have what it takes.
Adversities are always going to be there in anything you do. How you deal with them, how you think about them, how you give them power and authority over you, that's the deciding factor, whether you succeed or fail in overcoming them. But you can't hide from them. You can't pretend they don't exist. You fucking identify them, point them out, and say, your ass is out of here, motherfucker. You don't get to stay here no more. You attack it.
Good morning, chat. How we doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Say what's up in the chat, like the stream. You guys know the drill. Good morning. Musa, Strong Penguin, Jason, Track, Luis, PJW, Varun. I already put Ass Fan in timeout. What's up, Bill Smoke, PJW, Michael, Vincent, KTS, Dominic, Rahul, Yashdeep, Nins, Nika, good morning. What's up, K Van Chan, Malik, Jorno, Tyler, good morning. What's up, Jordan, Shahir, Matan, Eduardo, Jonky, Goslin, good morning. Levert, Magusta, Nisha. What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me make sure audio. You guys have to let me know if the background music is a little bit too loud, but it should be good. Good morning, guys. We got market open here in 2 minutes. We'll dive in, but we do have some red folder news coming down. Or I'm sorry, not red folder news. We have orange folder news at 10 a.m. So we have pending home sales, orange folder news 10 a.m. We had red folder pre-market unemployment and prelim GDP numbers come out. Just wanted to point out the daily chart to you boys and girls if you haven't already taken notice. We are on day 4 of potentially barcode daily price action here on the NASDAQ, boys and girls. So this has been the week so far. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here's Thursday's daily candle currently. So we'll see what we get. We did get some nice volatility with the NVIDIA earnings yesterday in the afternoon. Hopefully you guys stayed safe during that. Basically manipulated higher above these recent highs, and then we got a nice sell-off. Listen, I told you guys yesterday it was going to end up being bearish. I don't know why you guys didn't believe me. Knew we were going to come take out these lows. Hey, listen, I'm never wrong. I'm just early. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never wrong. I'm just early. It is what it is. It happens to the best of us. That's the thing. That's the thing. But let me know your bias for the day, boys and girls. Looking here, 4 hour, not really anything to go off of here too much. Honestly, just a lot of back and forth action. There's no really imbalances being left in here to worry about other than this one that was left from last week that currently we're finding some support from. You can see we had one more drive down here on this 4 hour candle into this gap. And 30 minutes to the close of this candle, we shall see. Market is opening up here in 15 seconds. Hourly, we got a bullish fair value gap showing respect at the moment as well. I'm going to mark out previous day, or I guess even just you can mark this out as data highs, I suppose. This is NVIDIA earnings. Data high. And then, yeah, I might as well just mark out the other end of the range here. That we are smack dab in the middle of data low. All right, market has opened up. See if we get this push up towards these highs here. We should be trading above London right now, I believe. Yep, so only long, says JT. What's up, Jared? We're walking away with the win today. Listen, boys, if you guys saw the YouTube post, I posted in Discord as well. I was able to make back the loss yesterday. Borderline broken rule. But honestly, after yesterday, I was kind of in like I just don't give a fuck. So I took it and it paid off. It paid off for me. Got the move. Where was that trade? Basically here. If you guys remember, if you guys were watching price after yesterday's session, we had this crazy wick down in manipulation, and I saw it wicking back up, and it like literally just, I'm sitting here and all of a sudden I see it. I'm just like, what the hell? So I turtle soup that shit, but it ended up paying off. So I got this move from here to here. Made back the loss, so it was good. I mean, I'm actually, for as shitty as the week has been on stream, I'm down like $900 per account for the week, which actually is not bad at all, if I'm being honest. So, you know, it could be worse, but it's been a rough go. New York AM session on streams the last 2 days. So we're due for one, boys. We're due for a one, boys. Is what I'm thinking. We got this pump up. Look at this pump, dude. Right at market open, right above these highs. Holy. Humana. Alrighty, we're actually close to the all-time high on ES. ES is like 3 points off the all-time high right now. We actually just came like less than 1 point from the all-time high on ES. So looking bullish. Let me guess. Yep. How did I guess? The chat is indeed bullish. 54% bullish today. Monkeef goes, yep, the day done before start. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Today, this is the only day this week. I don't think there's anything. What's tomorrow? Okay, we have Red Folder tomorrow, I guess, as well. But these are the only 2 days of the week with Red Folder news. And after these days, look at this, boys and girls. For you guys that just joined late, the last 3 days, daily barcodes. We need some. We deserve some good price action. The market makers owe us. Just kidding, they don't. But you know, a guy can dream. So we'll see what we get, boys and girls. I do like. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I do like this. Almost a 2-stage delivery event, if you will. Now that we've gotten this pump up at the open right above these highs, maybe we reverse back into this range. This is all one big low resistance liquidity run to the downside here. So this would be something. That'd be nice. Let me know if you guys agree, disagree, questions, comments, concerns. Otherwise, I mean, shoot. I mean, hourly is pumping here. We'll see how we close. We're only 4 minutes into the open. That's crazy. 4 minutes into the open, and we are mooning. Up over 100 points already. Yeah, no Tradeify TV today. I should be back on next week is the plan. A little change of plans, boys and girls. We are bullish AF and you try short. I'm not trying to short anything right now. I'm just speculating on possibilities here. First time in August, the pre-market entry has worked. First time in August, the pre-market entry has worked. It would have worked like gangbusters in July, I think. I feel like July we got that a lot. Yeah, this candle's nuts. Hang on here. There we go. How about we started off with blue light glasses? Listen, you guys think I can pull off the glasses look or no? I think it works for me because my forehead's so big. Do they make me look smarter or no? What's up, Melda? We did pre-market. Been good this month. Yeah, Nika, you're a pre-market fiend. You're a pre-market fiend. Forehead is smaller than the bullish candle. What are the odds we just reverse this entire bullish candle? Knowing Nika, she's probably short right up here. I look like a geek. Could be worse. Look at NVIDIA. We're down 1%. Oh. Oh. Whoa. NVIDIA selling off here after this gap up at in the morning here. We gap down and then we get this immediate move to the upside. Now we're selling. Oh, boys. 9:30. First presented gap here. Oh. Don't want to do that. How many points we got here? 27? I might go ahead and short this first presented gap if we can touch it. I'm going to put a limit on here. I'm going to see if we can't get picked up. Dude, look at it. Yeah, NVIDIA just retraced that whole sell. Or that whole buy, I should say. Sorry. Let's see here. Traded above these previous day highs. 1 minute bearish order block change in the state. First presented fair value gap here on the 935 candle. Gonna short it, stop at the high. Too early, we'll see. We shall see, boys. Why always short? I don't know. I think it's just because we're pumping through highs all the time. I don't know. Maybe I'm a perma bear at heart. I like to think I'm a perma bull, but maybe I'm having an identity crisis. Maybe I'm actually a perma bear, boys. Look at ES here. 5-minute just closed. And we have a 5-minute fair value gap here below this low. This will be my break even. Dow is dumping. Holy, what the? Y'all see who I am? That's what we need. What's happening? There's like 10% chance for it to hit. So you're telling me there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Right, the setup. The only thing I don't like about the setup is that we're a little early in the opening range, but price action wise, there's nothing I don't like about it. But I feel like I got a decent trade here. 28-point stop. Want to see this be manipulation. Oh, God candle incoming. Jeez. Actually, my last trade was a win. Choice champions, actually. It just wasn't taken live on stream, so I guess it probably doesn't count, huh? No, pair. No. This will be starting it over. Pair, why are you coming in here? Why are you coming in here choosing violence today? You're supposed to be on my side. No, we didn't see it live. Hey, listen. $3.99 a month. You can see a picture of my feet with peanut butter on them. Is that good? That was a brave long yesterday, says Jacob. Yeah, I guess it was. Or stupid and ignorant. Either way. All right, I'm going break even at this 5-minute. Let me just make sure. Yeah, no. This 5-minute fair value gap down here at 680. is my break even. Kind of barcoding up here a little bit around this first presented gap. I don't know, boys and girls. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty. Roll and stop down to 709. See if we get this flush through. Why don't we just go to 930 opening price here? What's the RR here? 2.6. Yeah, so this is over 50% of this range. If this is bullish and I'm wrong, then this would be, I mean, this is a good break even right here. 5-minute bullish gap in discount of this range. Guess it wasn't a stop loss, boys and girls. Sorry to disappoint some of y'all. Diego goes, hey, Tyler, does Tradeify give you new accounts every day? How is it possible with so many losses on your accounts are fine? Bro, have you not? I show my P&L on here every single day. It ain't like I'm blowing. I have 6K margin on these accounts. When have you seen me down $6,000 to blow these accounts? I'm down $900 for the whole week per account. We're good. We're not close to blowing these accounts, boys and girls. Just chill. I know risk management is a foreign thing to some of you, but I try not to be full-blown degenerate all the time, boys. Sorry you guys can't take a little bit of a losing streak without blowing an account. Holy. Good partial here, by the way, if you're in micros. I'm in 1 mini. You want to see this whole move here, but if you are in micros, this is a good partial area. Take something off, because if we're wrong, it'll probably go higher. They use those 1K accounts. Nika, wait. Nika was in fact, okay. I was literally just about to ask. Nika was in fact short from 942. You hit short here? Did you get like this re-entry? What's your price? What's your strike price at? $733. Oh wow. $733. So you took this swipe above these highs here. With stop here? Bro, what the hell? So basically what you're telling me, Nika, is when everybody was screaming, I'm going to get stopped out, LMAO, trying to kick a dog while he's down, you said, perfect time to short. See? I like the cut of your jib. That's good. That's good stuff. And macro is about to begin here in 5 seconds. There we go. Boom. Plus 1469 per account. Back in green for the week. Say something nice, chat. Say something nice. Come on, let's hear it. Come on. You guys know. You guys know who you were. You know who you were. Come on. Come on. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Tyler, I was wrong. You weren't going to get stopped out there. Come on. You saw me. I sat here in drawdown. This God candle. Nika got her entry for her 1 to 1,000 risk reward trade. Come on. Come on. I was trying to lose on purpose, actually. I don't know why that didn't. That should have stopped me out, but. Whoops. No, W short if you guys took that. Let me know if you guys are still holding. Like we said earlier, I mean, we got all this low resistance liquidity built up through these lows. So, I mean, we'll see if this market just wants to free fall straight to HE double hockey sticks, boys and girls. I remember when this move was happening and I said, let me go find, I don't know if I can scroll back that far. I said, wouldn't it be crazy if we fade this whole move up and sell? And some guy goes, why do you want to short when we're so bullish AF? You guys are lucky this isn't my first year trading, because I would be strategy. After the last 2 days, I'd have been strategy hopping like a madman. But now I got to talk my shit. All the shit you guys talked the last 2 days. Full port of my account, I made 11K. Jesus. I don't know if you're serious or not, but. Bruno, thank you, Bruno. Bruno, your approval is really what I was searching for. Thank you, Bruno. Well, what the heck? Tradeify TV, I usually get left behind a million times. They don't have me on today, and we smack a banger. 73, almost 74 points there. Ain't it crazy, boys? After all that, after all this week, we're back in green on the week. After all that, can you guys believe it? After all of that. All right. Tradeify TV, dude. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I got left behind. I feel like I've gotten left behind so many times on Tradeify TV. I don't. It's not a curse, boys and girls. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna hit some bangers on there, but I feel like I'm letting down you fellow ICT cult members, because it's like, man, we gotta represent. We gotta represent. So I mean, last week I got literally left behind by a tick, a singular tick. My limit didn't get picked up by. So that's always tough. But all right, good sell here. Who's still holding, by the way? That's the only benefit really of having micros in that situation, is partialing and holding for more. But this was a great move. 74 points. Hard to be mad at that. 2.6 R. Definitely not mad at that. Plus, that's low-hanging fruit. So look at this sell-off, boys. Holy. Bro, why is you bearish? Bro, why? Why would you be bearish? Someone was yelling at me too because someone was yelling at me because ES was at all-time highs. Look how close we got to the all-time highs on ES. Bro, why are you bearish? Oh no. Oh, it's beautiful when it works. Caught the London and pre-market buys closing below yesterday low. Nvidia is right. Yeah, Nvidia. That was probably, Kev, were you the one that pointed that out initially? That was probably one of, that was like, I was already, I'll be honest, I probably was already going to take this trade. But when I saw Nvidia having retraced that entire move, I was like, all right, I feel a little bit more confident in this, even more so now. So whoever pointed that out, I guess shout out to you guys, because that was nice little added confidence there. We just traded a True Day Open here, New York midnight, finding a little bit of support currently. We'll see. We got 10 a.m. incoming here in a minute and a half. So let's see what 10 a.m. does. This would be pretty nutty. I mean, look at this hourly candle. This is 9 a.m. Look at that wick. What is this hourly wick right here? This wick, yeah, this wick is 109 points. That's wild. How crazy would it be? Listen, if anybody shorted the top of this wick and you hold, let's just say hypothetically, we'll see if this move happens today. If you get this whole thing, oh my God. Like, dinner and drinks on you, no? We'll see if anyone has the balls to hold that there, though. That's a long hold without, if you don't do any partialing, that is. If you partial, I could see you holding that, but that'd be a diabolical full pull. You'd be rich AF. Hypothetically, and bro's describing Nika right now. Yeah, Nika, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little impressed with your entry here. I cannot lie. That shit's crazy. She said 33, right? I don't know. I almost want to see proof. Send it in the, send the execution in the Discord, Nika. My eyes almost don't even believe it. Crazy. Rishi, I am trading ICT concepts. I think I even have that in the title of the stream. Nika goes, I never lie, Tyler. Well, listen, now that you're gonna be a mom, you can't lie. Moms don't lie, right? Tyler, why did you think that was manipulation at the open? I was uncertain considering the drive. I mean, obviously I didn't know for sure. Well, but I was willing to take a stab at it. But that was everything I kind of went over, early on. Basically marked out data high, data low. I mean, it's looking like this could end up being just a perfect two-stage delivery off of NVIDIA earnings. So marked out the NVIDIA earnings data high, NVIDIA earnings data low. We get an immediate pump above this high at the open, and just like not to make it too simple, but just like elementary thinking here, smooth versus jagged edges. Like look how smooth this trendline liquidity is. And then we're seeing rejection. We're confirming on lower time frames. Like either you're willing to put risk on for the trade or you're not. I get it was and that's why I said people asked me to rate the setup. I said that the only thing that I didn't love about it was this was a little early, right? Like I got triggered in at 38. That's the only thing I didn't love about it. And everything else price action related, I loved it. And no red folder news. We got orange folder news at 10 a.m. But when red folder is pre-market and there's no red folder news like at 45 or 10, generally you can anticipate the manipulation taking place at that opening bell. Sometimes when you have 8:30 like pre-market red folder news, the manipulation happens then, and 9:30 will actually be a continuation or a distribution away from that manipulation from 8:30. But I mean, I thought this manipulation was pretty clear today. And yeah, 10 a.m. Well, 3 minutes past the new hour here, so new hour is opening up. Let me know what you guys are still looking for here. Continuations lower is how I would lean probably. I really don't need to make too much more on these Tradeify accounts for consistency rule purposes. Perhaps I could trade something else if I do take something, but yeah, I mean, I would think and expect us to find some resistance in here to probably see a continuation lower. 10 a.m. power of 3. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Good luck to those of you guys that are still holding the initial idea here. I'll see if we can find another setup. Maybe I'll take it on some other fundeds slash and or tape read, just depending on what we get. Let me get ready here. It's like, it's awesome, obviously, when you get a trade that just plays out right away. Like, enter that 8 minutes into open and we're done by macro. But as a streamer, it's tough because now it's like, well, now what? End the stream after 30 minutes, not even. Yes, Magnus. No Tradeify TV today. Hopped on late. No Tradeify TV today. Should be back on next week. Should be back on next week. A little change of plans, boys and girls. I just do what I'm told, man. I come on when they want me, and when they don't want me, I don't come on. That's it. Didn't get stuck in consolidation today, Kev. Yeah. Well, for a little bit here, I was like, what the heck's going on here? I guess it was just coming back so Nika could get in. I don't know. No, they didn't ditch me. They didn't. They didn't. They decided not to have. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, maybe, we had a date plan. Romantic walk on the beach. Romantic walk on the charts. They saw the Nazi salute yesterday. Listen, I mean, whether they did or whether they didn't, I will say this, boys and girls. It's so interesting, like engaging with the chat. For anybody, because I did get word. I did get a lot of pushback. People being really offended by that. Listen, I thought it was in good fun. Everything that I do, all the trolling that I do with the chat is all in good fun. Nothing's malicious. Nothing is filled with hatred or animosity. Listen, it's all in good fun. Apparently, you know, some people draw the line at different areas. I just happen to have a, I guess you could say darker sense of humor. So, you know, it is what it is. But I thought it was in good fun. People get offended pretty easily these days, though. So, hey. What do you do? Are you a better winner or a better loser? I could always be a better loser, Magnus. I feel like you could always be a better loser. I think I'm a pretty good loser. I've definitely had to practice really hard at it. And, you know, I still get emotional as a trader. I don't make as bad of mistakes as I once used to, obviously, which is great. But yeah, it's always easier. It's always easier to be a good winner, you know? I would say the biggest maturing as a trader and just in general is like constantly evolving and getting even better and better and better at losing, right? Because it's really easy after a losing streak. Granted, I made back yesterday's losses, thankfully. But it's really easy after, you know, getting shat upon by the market for a couple of days. Sometimes you just start to second guess setups. So I'm happy today that, you know, I didn't let prior losses stop me from trading something I see in the market, because then I wouldn't have caught this. And now I'd be sitting here like, what do I do now? You know, I'm sitting here waiting. Like, is this going to hold? You know, are we going to get this 15-minute OB to hold bearish, or are we going to just trade right back in this range and do nothing today? You know, so. You know, it's not just about managing risk and taking losses by itself. It's also like flushing it and being able to trade with a clear mind the next day and 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 the next day. Sometimes easier said than done. When was your last D1 crash? My last D1 crash? Like a crash out? Apparently yesterday people thought I was crashing out. Listen, I genuinely thought it was in good fun. I'm being dead serious. I understand how some people get so sensitive, but I mean, shoot, hey. Sorry, some people got offended, I guess. Like, what do you want me to say? I know the intentions. I know I'm a good guy. It's all love here, boys and girls. Yeah, when they do it, it's freedom of speech. When you do it, it's too far, man. I know. It is what it is. I mean, if you guys haven't learned my personality by now, you probably just stumbled across my channel yesterday. I will say that would be nuts. You stumble across my channel yesterday for the first time. You're probably like, what the actual is going on right now? That's actually, I mean, that's fair. That is fair. But if you've been watching me for a while, you know we keep it fun and interesting around here. The humana thing is schizophrenia. No, I'm just kidding. It's a little SpongeBob reference. You guys ever watch SpongeBob? Come on. Came across your channel and loved the shit talking since day one. I mean, what do you want me to do, boys and girls? It's either that or I just don't engage with the chat. Like, would you rather I sit here like one of those streamers that doesn't talk to you? I just sit here, just endlessly talk about what's happening on the 1 minute chart and various movements on the chart. Like, there's just, I talk about the market when there's something important to be talked about, in my opinion. Otherwise, I'm chit chatting with you guys. Over half, 90% of trading is just waiting. And yeah, you guys talk some shit. I talk some shit back. It's a nice little thing we got going here. I thought we were on the same page. My guess is the ones offended are 100% of the liberals in America. Like the other country. I mean, yeah. Yeah, what do you do? But, well, anyway, boys and girls, not to offend anyone else, but just to point it out, the chat was bullish. Still is more so bullish today. So the fading the chat indicator worked today. Yesterday did not work. Did not work yesterday. We'll end that pull off there. Looking at the daily candles here. I mean, this has been the week so far. Oops. This has been the week so far. I mean, we talk about high resistance, literally to start the week off, talking about being in between 4-hour and daily PD arrays here. And look at this. Like, we're still back and forth in here. No real expansion, to be honest. So, I mean, I look back at this and I'm just like, well, it's like no wonder I was getting a little bit chopped up, seemingly. I mean, shoot, man. So if you guys are struggling this week, just know that it's the conditions this week have been, in my opinion, pretty difficult, but we're making it out the other side. Green. Still proud of you, Tyler. Kind of saw you start trading and doing trading recaps on TikTok back in 2022 or something. Nice, dude. So you're one of the OGs. So you probably saw my first TikTok get banned. I don't want to get this YouTube banned. I don't want to get my YouTube channel banned. I know that it's rah, whatever. Like, they can't hold me down, whatever. But it's like, yeah, YouTube is a grind. I'm not going to lie. It's tough. It's kind of tough to build and grow quickly. But I do appreciate all the support, boys and girls. Hey, we don't take nothing for granted around here. Taken in says we are bullish, perma bullish. I mean, I agree that we're bullish, like, overall, like, on a mega high time frame. Tyler is white privilege, but he's cool. Oh, dude, I need to get a buddy. So my sister's wedding was this weekend. Forget who. I think it's who showed me that. I don't know. He might be in the. We'll see. Maybe he's in the chat, but somebody showed me they had like a like a laminated white privilege card, like they carry in their wallet. I was like, oh, dude, you got to give me one of those. That'd be funny. I have two sisters, one older, one younger. I am the middle child. No one cares about the middle child, right? That's why I started trading. See, Nika gets it. See, Nika, that's why we love you. It's because you got a good sense of humor. Yes, and we do have holiday. Thanks for the reminder, Kev. I was going to mention that. I mean, I'll be live tomorrow still as well, but we do have Labor Day coming up on Monday, boys and girls. So we got a long weekend ahead, man. Long 3-day weekend ahead. I got to be a groomsman in another wedding. I got to stop saying yes to this, bro. Whenever people, I think when people ask me to be in weddings going forward, I'm just going to start saying no. I'm sick of it, actually, to be honest. I'm so sick of standing up in weddings. I got another one on September 6th. They all tell me, they're like, hey, Tyler, we're gonna introduce you to a nice bridesmaid. And then I get there. Well, anyway. Shoot, man. They go, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I day trade. They're like, you what? I day trade. I stream on YouTube now. They're like, what the? I don't know. They don't like it. What do you guys actually tell people? Dead ass honest question. What do you guys tell people when you just like introduce like you meet a stranger, or I don't know, family or friends introduce you to someone else, and they, it always gets brought up. Well, what do you do? What do you do? And it's just like, is it not the most awkward thing ever when you're like, I'm a day trader. I do day trading and different shit around day trading, and like that's like my thing. Is that, and they look at you like you're an alien, bro. It's like, and it's worse when they ask you to explain it or elaborate on it, because it's like, what do you, if you don't know what it is, me explaining it isn't going to make you any less confused. In fact, it's going to make you more confused. Crazy. Unemployed. That's a good one. Entrepreneur, stripper. Yeah, just tell them. I'm just gonna say I do OnlyFans. I do OnlyFans, and times were tough. Nobody's into it, I guess, anymore. I don't know. The last one I said I would do was my wife's cousins. After that, I told my wife I'm done with weddings, dude. I think I've stood up in like, I don't even know, 7 or 8 weddings now, and I'm just about done with it. Any pics with you in a suit? Yeah, somewhere. There's a picture of me I had to give a best man speech a couple years ago. There's a picture of me holding the mic, and the like wedding, like the head table or whatever, was just geeking up laughing. That was a good one. It's somewhere. I don't remember what I said. Well, you guys get it. Business analyst. Work in finance. If they go deeper, I say I'm a financial analyst. Yeah, but what do you say? Like, you're a financial analyst. Like, you just say, like, if you, like, for a firm, like, because you also trade, like, personal funds, a lot of us. So it's like, what do you say? You don't want to put yourself in a box. Financial markets analyst. So you are a gambler. Nika, you're telling me, like, if you didn't know anything about trading or whatever, and you asked someone what they did and they told you financial market analyst, you'd go, oh, yeah. I guess it's the same thing as like when people say like, oh, I do private equity. It's like, what does that even mean? Gambler. Also, you are a gambler. You know what, PJW? That's actually a good one. I ran into, what was this? This was, I think, last Easter. I ran into like one of my old football coaches from like high school. As I was like out to eat Easter dinner with the fam, and he was, oh, what are you up to now these days? And I told him, day trading, whatever, and he was like, really? Oh well. He goes, I got a buddy that I golf with, and his son plays professional poker for a living. I'm like, oh, nice. So he immediately jumped to like that, I guess, gambler category, if you will. And then he goes, yeah, he must be doing pretty good. He hasn't asked him for any money yet. I was like, huh, yeah. Anyway. I was there. You said you met Sam in a pyramid scheme. Well, no, that's not true. I met him before that. But that's where we really hit it off, you could say. Something about trauma bonding is just a real thing. Managing private equity tops at 50K money. Risk manager. See, dude, DN trades. I've seen people talk about that, like risk manager. I tell people I manage risk. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I manage risk? What the fuck does that even mean? What kind of fucking job title is that? I manage risk? I manage risk every time I get into a car. What are we talking about? Check Discord. Oh. Thanks. A turtle? Is that a turtle without its shell? Oh, guys, look. I think Nika did actually snag this. But Nika, what's up with this? Oh, you partialed. You took some partials? No? Wait. The 5-minute gap was here. Did you snag that? She might not be capping, boys and girls. I'm a degenerate. All right, hang on. I'm a little behind here on the messages. They've actually done studies. There's huge correlation between poker and trading. Yeah, I believe that 100%. Can you do his laugh again? No. Honestly, similar qualities, not gonna lie, regarding the math involved. Were you live on Tradeify today? Not today. He's the revenge trade king, though. Facts. You should ask ChatGPT. Listen, you know what? Somebody posted that on my thing yesterday, and they were like, over trading final boss. And I asked him to define over trading, and he couldn't do it, or he just never responded. Guys, what is over trading exactly? Is it not super subjective? Isn't a lot of things in trading very unique and subjective to the strategy, the person, the plan, this thing or that thing? Like, can you define over trading? You can't do it, can you? It's something that you define yourself, for yourself. You should ask ChatGPT what the best thing to call yourself would be. Probably won't like the answers, but that's not a bad idea. Candle business, buying and selling candles. We got every cent you could think of. Nika drew the 97% retrace. Dude, probably, actually. That's crazy. It's about time somebody executes on that. Andrew says, any losing trade. Yep. Still looking for my first win. Outside of your rules, you said to maximize the edge. Overtrading for me is taking crap setups. There you go. Yep. I mean, dude, some scalpers take like 30, 40 trades a day. And that's not overtrading for them. I think the biggest scam out there is like when people are affiliated with a CFD brokerage and then they get commissions for all the trades that their referred customers take. And they have a bot that they give them to take like freaking 1,000 trades a day. Literally like opening and closing positions like 5 times within a 1-minute candle. Nuts. Have you guys seen those? It's all for some really shady affiliate commissions. Overtrading is emotional trading, and you iron out by surviving many bouts of emotional trading. Fair enough, taken in. Any setup for sell? I mean, I don't think there's anything right now. We're just back in this range. You know, kind of just waiting to see what we get here. 10:30 is incoming in 5 minutes, so we'll see if there's continuation or not, right? Right now, kind of holding some of these bullish PD rays that are forming. So, I mean, if we hold these, then, you know, might see this push back up. But honestly, if we could get a nice displacement below this level, I think it looks pretty decent for lower. Tough to say right now. We're in between 5-minute bearish BPR and bullish BPR, technically. So we're just stuck in the middle here. Watch the 5-minute. Overtrading to me is blowing accounts. See, everybody sets the bar a little different. Proprietary trader. Is it raw? Is what raw? Overtrading is when there is dissonance. Okay. What's up, ICT? Change my trading. No TPGG today. So I think he only puts TPGG if I take a loss. Because I took a win today. He didn't say nothing. But he just said hi, so I don't know. Hey, Tim's in a long, break even. Best thing is when people say thank you for being the liquidity. when them and the people they are talking to are in the sim environment. I know it, dude. This is so funny. Thanks for the liquidity, bro. The trading space has to be like the biggest just rage bait community on the internet. As we're getting our sim funded account stream sniped. Looking for shorts. Yep. Move stop loss to break even. Let's see if I can. Third W of the day. Taken in. Over trading final boss. Over trading final boss. Taken in. The third trade of the day already? Taken in? Wow. Over trading final boss. Imagine the troll account of the real ICT. Oh, dude, he probably gets so many trolls. Well, obviously, he's like probably one of the most hated people in the trading space. He's simultaneously one of the most hated and most loved people, just depending on who you talk to. It's no wonder that guy disappears for 6 months a year. He's just like, dude, I need to recharge. I need to get away from all this. I joined here recently, says Dunkmasters. He says the chat is very rage baity here. Really? I think it's just the fact that I engage with them is probably the issue. I think they're rage baity everywhere. Other people probably just ignore it. You know, but while we're waiting for trades, what do you want, what do you want me to do? Ignore you? Do you love vegan barbecue? No. Fun fact, I did used to be vegan for a little bit. Started off as like a little health challenge. I'm like, I just want to see if I could do it. And felt pretty good. Leaned up quite a bit. I was like, damn, I feel good about this. So I'm like, let me stick with this for a bit. And then people started just assuming that I was liberal. So then I was like, yep, yeah, maybe not. Actually, I don't want anyone to make those assumptions. So I said, give me something that's dead. Give me a steak. Now I eat steak probably damn near daily. I eat a lot of beef and chicken. It is an interesting argument though. Like the whole vegan argument is so interesting just because it's like, when it comes to convenience or like health optimization, I guess it's like they don't have a leg to stand on. I mean, I think everybody agrees that it sucks that animals have to die, and it's hard to argue that side of things. People always go with like the Bible says, it's okay, so it's okay. I don't know. I just don't. I think that's a cop-out answer. It's just, the reality is for us to exist on planet Earth, we're not going to leave no footprint whatsoever. So it's just a necessary evil, I guess, if you will. You became a sissy? No, I legit did it. I legit did it for like a challenge. And I felt amazing actually after 14 days. But then after a while, I think I felt a little bit more lethargic after a while. It was difficult. You could get protein, but you couldn't get like when I talk about health optimization, especially if you're someone that goes to the gym, you're not getting. It's hard to get enough grams of protein, to be honest, unless you're just slamming protein shakes all the time. Which, fuck that. Yeah, I get grass-fed, grass-finished ribeye steaks sent to my door monthly, and I'm having a ribeye most nights. It's pretty good. Either ribeye, if I'm feeling some carbs, get a little sweet potato in there. Otherwise, ribeye, like 3 to 4 scrambled eggs. Usually 3. Pretty good. Pretty freaking good. A lot of protein. Kev would know. I think, Kev, are you the one that followed me? I think you're the one that followed me on Instagram, and you're like actually jacked. Guys, nobody mess with Kev in the chat. He actually kick our ass. Yeah, it's true, Kev. Yep. Yeah. I hear you. Chicken breast is the best source. Changed my mind. Yeah, I don't know. I like red meat. I like chicken breast too, don't get me wrong, but you're telling me you're gonna choose a chicken breast over a steak just like on any given day? Come on. Steak's so good. Just about out of venison as well, so listen, boys, this whole redneck hick's gonna have deer hunting coming up here in November. We'll see if we can one, get something nice for the wall. Two, maybe put a little meat in the freezer, huh? Just drink 14 to 20 raw eggs a day for 13 months straight like I did. Oh, dude, that's it? Oh, sweet. You just got it. Yeah, guys, just drink 14 to 20 raw eggs a day for 13 months straight. Easy. Oh, yuck, man. Nah, I'm sure it's not that bad once you get used to it, but damn. That's dedication. Wait, 14 to 20 a day? Bro. A day? My goodness. Chicken. What's the catch with Tradeify straight to funded? These rules are insanely fair and you go straight to funded? Do they get my house or something? And your firstborn child. Absolute goat. Yep. Firstborn child, your house. Otherwise, other than that, yeah, it's actually pretty sick. I'm kidding, obviously. I mean, yeah, there's no catch. Otherwise, it's a little bit more money, right? So you pay a little bit more upfront. And there's a consistency rule, 20%. You can't make more than 20% of your overall profits from one day. If you do, then you'll have to make a little bit more on the profit target before you can qualify for a payout. And then the payouts go 3,500, or I'm sorry, 3,000 per account. I'm assuming I'm going off the 150K, so this will be different for 50K, 100K, and 25K. So, and then your fourth payout plus 3,500 per account. So it's 3,000 per account on the 150Ks for your first three. Then it's 3,500 plus, and then generally after 4 or 5 payouts, the risk managers will probably be giving you a tap on the shoulder to be moved to live. But yeah, I mean, shit. You guys think I partner with Tradeify for no reason? I legit, they're my favorite firm in the space currently. That's why I partner with them. That's why you see me promoting them. So, yep. I moved to the countryside 10 years ago. Whitetail. Wait, what did Aline say? She goes, check out, get the big buck. Amazing whitetail. I got one nice buck mounted currently. I need to get some more. Like, they're around. We got nice bucks on camera, but fuck. Those sneaky sons of guns are elusive. Could snipe them from my house if it was legal. It is legal during deer hunt season if you get a license. 20 raw eggs is 120 grams of protein. LOL. Oh my god, so gross. I couldn't do that, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want it that bad, Kev. You definitely want it more than me. I don't want the gains that bad. How many people in the chat are taking peptides, by the way? I thought about it this summer. I'm like, you know, let me get real shredded up. And then I'm like, nah. It just seems like kind of a popular thing nowadays, don't it? Eduardo says, look like no trades for you today. Let's see, guys. I mean, it's only 10:35. That's what I'm saying. When you catch a trade like this early, it's like, the nice thing is regardless of what happens, it's like you're good for the day. You know what I mean? But it's so early. We're kind of just hanging out and chilling. Do you ever drink and drive? I don't drive unless I drink, Magnus. JK LOL. Peptides? Believe it or not, I've never taken anything. I believe it. 14 to 20 raw eggs a day. I mean, shit. What more do you even need? You have to find the right peptide retailer. Some of the places are Chinese garbage. Nika goes, I think we go lower. Taken in says, you're too young. Wait for your 40s. I think start the TRT. Oh, the test replacement therapy. Nah. I think my test levels are good. Also, boys and girls, like, whenever people like really want to like bash me on the internet, they always tell me that I'm balding. They say like, but bro, I'm not. My hair has been like this since I was like 12. Well, younger than that, but I think I just have a big forehead. Am I balding, boys and girls? Is my hairline receding? Or are you guys like, yo, we've been waiting to call you up for this, bro. You're going bald. Shave that shit. Is that? Don't tell me, bro. No, don't say it. I swear to God. You're lying. I'm just gonna start wearing a bandana. Yeah. I did see KSI's forehead. That was nuts. That was crazy, actually. I'm not gonna lie. No, but start the prevention. Listen, that's actually one of the other reasons why it'd be bad to take tests. Like, that happens to a lot of guys. Like, if they start taking testosterone, they freaking start going bald real fast. I'm like, fuck that. Plus, once you start like taking shit for it, it's like your body doesn't produce it naturally. Who wants that? Screw that. I feel like once you start it, you can't ever stop it. Can you sing Thick of It? I don't think so, actually. How many fingers can I fit? 3. I think my pinky's, well, maybe 4. Oh, no. Oh, it might be over for me, boys. It might be over. Have you listened to A Sniper's Dream? Let me guess, it's my forehead. Don't take testosterone, you get small balls. Okay, yeah. We don't want that. We need big balls for these charts, boys. Small balls ain't gonna help you on these charts. Jake Paul's right. You'll get everywhere. Nika goes, that looks like 4. Why you guys like chat just comes alive as soon as I ask if my hairline's receding. All of a sudden chat's just like, finally, been waiting to talk about this. Listen, the disrespect is crazy. It's crazy and constant. That's what it is. Crazy and constant. Death, taxes in my chat is disrespectful as hell. It's unreal. It's actually unreal. Sorry, boys. I'm gonna snag a little. Oh, let me download it. I'm gonna snag a little screenshot before this price goes away. I want the screenshot to be able to see the 9:30 opening price for my exit. But man, oh man. Ba-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Anyway. Mirror alert. I watched the chart on the reflection on the forehead. I never should have asked. You guys never answer my question though. You know what? No, fuck you guys. I don't even want to know. Dylan goes, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. I know it, dude. Dang it. Listen, come on. Is it that bad? Or you guys fuck with me? You guys better be fucking with me. Bro. Yeah, just put the projector right freaking here. Maybe I put a red dot right here. Bro, why is you bearish? Oh, careful. I can't offend anybody. Fibo? I don't even know what Fibo is, dude. I feel like you're setting me up for something here. Sounds like a credit score, kind of. Listen, my credit's fantastic. You're good, man. Chill. You're good. Aw, thanks, guys. Hell yeah. Oh, man. It was about to be a bad day. Oh, he meant fib. He said fibbo. Oh. Do I ever use fib? Yeah. Sorry. I was like thinking he was asking me. I thought Magnus was going to be asking like. I thought he was going to say like some sort of like hair thing. That's my bad. Yeah, I use Fibonacci. Of course, of course. But yeah, boys and girls, look at this. Did anybody hold? Some people said that they were holding for lower, and let me know if at any point you guys closed anywhere in here, this pullback, whatever. We're back in this range, coming back towards the high of day. We'll see if it's a deep retracement or if we're actually going to go take out these highs. I mean, this would be pretty. I mean, come on, guys. Is this not nasty, though? Be honest. To get this all the way back down, we close here. Then this hourly candle we're going to retrace the whole thing and like keep trucking higher? What's going on? You guys, look at these 15-minute candles. You guys can't look me in the eyes and tell me that this market is not on some BS this week. You just can't do it. Am I crazy? Or is the market on some BS this week? Yes or no? Look at these everything's barcodey. Big ranges, sure, but my goodness. Where's the clean delivery? I'll sleep till ICT 2025 mentorship, I think. Yeah, it's just a wick on the hourly. Yes. And the 4-hour. I mean, yeah, look at this previous 4-hour close. I mean, but even if you're like looking at 4-hour just candle formations, like, bro, this candle closed at 10 a.m. Are you really like, I'm so bullish? Oh my God, I've never been more bullish. Come on, man. Let's be real here. The Haytem made $1,500 going long. Oh, so after. So you're saying you went long after I hit TP? Listen, Haytem, you said it like you were shorting, like you were longing against my trade. I'm like, that don't make no sense. Cats or dogs? Dogs. Easy. Bullish trend the rest of the day is Drizzy's thoughts. Yeah, maybe. We do have a 15-minute candle close just happened. We got macro. I feel like we've been on a long time, but it's literally not even to the 11 a.m. macro yet. So we'll see what top of the hour has in store. Cats? Nah. I mean, cats are probably less maintenance, but. Green or red this month? Green. I was red on the week until today. Now I'm green on the week. Like $500 per account. So, despite it all, we bounce back, boys. We bounce back. We bounce back. Let's do a P&L check. Let me know, boys and girls, green, red, or flat. Are you ever going to do the Words of Wisdom podcast? Probably not. But never say never. If so, probably not anytime soon. I feel like you'd love living in Montana. I mean, I live in Wisconsin. It's kind of like, I feel like it's not too dissimilar. Yeah, Tuesday was my only like true red day of the week. I don't remember what even happened Tuesday. $11:30. Where was 9? Wait. 9:15, 9:30. Oh. Oh, I think wait, 15. Yeah, I was bearish, wasn't I? Yeah, I think I ended up shorting in this wick. And then we ended up wicking all the way back up like in the last like 5 minutes of the candle or something. I was expecting it to hold these lows here and then short down to London and Asia, and they just got left. Back at first presented gap. What a wild. Definitely looks like these highs are incoming, Bonona boys. Sure does. What's ES doing? Yeah, NQ's stronger than ES currently. I think once Magnus tightens up tomorrow, I think maybe I saw 1 or something, but no, yeah. I don't really get into too many trading podcasts anymore. Up $6,700 on 3 Tradeify accounts this week. Nice, Dylan. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, if I could have filtered out a couple of losses that I took, you'd be feeling all right. It is what it is, though, man. Macro into the high. Why not? Yeah, let's watch it. Macro just started. Let's see. I'm going to do a little tape read here. We do have a 5-minute gap that was left here. We leave this open. If we leave it open, I could see back down in here, but I wonder if we could get this. Otherwise, this 1-minute structure could hold it just depending, but running into this first presented gap for the moment. This would be pretty clean, though. What car do you drive? I drive a 23 BMW 330iX M Sport. Negative toasted. Won't be surprised if we have an up 3% green move. Are you still thinking about moving from Wisconsin? I am, yeah. I am thinking about it. Florida would be probably the move. Thinking like Tampa area. If anything. We'll see. That's not the first FEG though? What do you mean? Why would this not be? It's the first presented fair value gap in regular trading hours. I'm not counting 9:30 because if you go to regular trading hours, this is not. There's no first candle. This is the first candle of regular trading hours. What are you going to say this is? Right here? I mean, either way, whatever. Either way, it's whatever, man. I got a better entry using this gap and the order block. Yeah, I just think I would definitely hate Florida in the summer. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love Wisconsin in the summertime and in the fall. It's like, it's hard to beat it, to be honest, but I feel like Florida summer's gotta be just brutal. Hey, listen, I'm Bill Smoke. I didn't say I was leaving for sure. It's just I'm debating. I'm considering. Please don't say M Sport. M Sport, M Sport, M Sport, M Sport, M Sport, M Sport. Florida has no income tax. There's no state income tax. Live in Miami is miserable in the summer. Yeah, every time I visited Florida, you know what, actually? Another area that I liked was West Palm. I actually liked West Palm Beach. That was a cool area. So if I was going to be on the Atlantic side, the east side, probably there. Definitely not Miami. Miami's just like dirty to me. I don't know. Yes, Tradeify does allow copy trading. Ayub. Yep. I mean, you have the ocean either way, right? So you have the Gulf on the west side, or you just have the right into the heart of the Atlantic on the east side. I guess it's the Atlantic either way, but if you like hunting and outdoors, bro, we got all that in Wisconsin. I've heard Tennessee is beautiful though. I've been to West. Actually, no, I don't think I've been to Tennessee. Are you from Tennessee? You're the only 10 I see. I've been to West Virginia though. Oddly enough, it's actually got some pretty cool views. My sister's on her honeymoon in Tennessee currently. Aman says, do you love me? We're getting there, Aman. Slowly but surely. Made 160K, lived in Brickell, Miami, and it wasn't enough money. So my plan is double my income trading and open a trading floor in Brickell that charges subscriptions to use and network traders. You know, the other thing too is like, it's such a stereotypical, like, I feel like you look at Miami and that's like what you see. You see like gurus and like these different trading influencers and these different whatever, drop shipping, whatever, like all sorts of stuff, right? Ecom. It's just a bunch of, I don't know. I just don't think those are my people, if I'm being honest. I don't think those are my people, boys and girls. And that's kind of the stereotype like I feel I see when I think about Miami. Stanislav says, Amon, we all love you. See, Amon, there you go, dude. Come on, man. I'm playing hard to get. You know, I can't be giving it up so easy. My future daughter might watch this someday and say, wow, my dad really gave it up easy. I want her to be like, oh, man, he's really preserving it for the right guy, you know? Something to be said about that. Tampa's pretty cool too, but Midwest summers and fall are impossible to beat. Exactly, Dylan. I mean, come on, man. Tell me you don't love when the temperature drops just a little bit, leaves start changing. Fall golf in Wisconsin, boys and girls. Oh my God. Come on, man. You guys haven't lived until you've played some fall Wisconsin golf. And then you watch the Packers just demolish whoever they're playing, and it's just a good time. It's a great time. How do you beat that? Vibes are unmatched. Throw a little flannel on, crack open a cold one, bro. Nah. You tell me you'd rather be popping bottles in Miami with a bunch of OnlyFans girls? Come on. Come on. Tyler is a simple, humble man. He just wants to spend his last days in the countryside next to his herd of sheep peacefully. Thank you, Adnanye. See, he gets it. He gets it. From New York as well. I'd love to live in New York City if it wasn't crime-ridden. Live around Terrace, Disneyland. Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. The big city stuff is... Don't get me wrong, it's cool. I love visiting these places, but would I want to live there? I don't know. See, Dylan knows. Just legendary. Absolutely legendary. Can I use Tradeify to trade through TradingView directly? Yes. Or better to use Ninja. It's the same thing. Ninja Trader owns Tradeify. So yeah, either way. I need all 4 seasons. Can't be stuck with. The only problem is this: the winter gets a little long. It can. I mean, it's like 5 months. I do admit that sucks. Winter's good for like 2 months. Christmas, New Year's, then it's like, all right. Where the hell's the sunshine? Miami full. Yeah, I just don't think Miami's my crowd. I do like Miami. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Miami. It's beautiful. But, yeah, I know something about it just doesn't feel so wholesome, you know? But I don't know. Maybe I can see myself living down there for like a year or two. I just don't know if it would be, like, would you want to raise a family there? Probably not. George, I would say, first of all, consult a tax professional. I am not one. However, when you are doing prop taxes in the United States, your prop firm payouts are not actual capital gains. You're actually going to get a 1099. It's going to be taxed like self-employment income. So you have like all your expenses are a write-off, right? Like it's a business. So, you know, all your expenses for challenges, activation fees, like that's all a write-off. It's all an expense. Obviously the goal is to try to get that income that you're actually paying tax on down as much as possible. And then personal gain, personal accounts, and or once you get, you know, into an actual live environment, then that's when that is capital gains. In the United States, it's a 60-40 long-term to short-term capital gains tax break for futures. So then that's when you move into the capital gains side of the tax bracket, if you will. But like I said, I would just pay a tax professional to do your taxes every year. Give them everything you need. Give them all your write-offs. Just say, save me as much as you can without me getting audited or going to prison. But yeah, taxes are we don't like taxes around here. Not fun. New hour just opened up, boys and girls. Still wondering if we're gonna get this pushed through the 742 high here. Who's in trades currently? Who's in longs? Who's waiting for maybe a little bit more of a manipulation lower? Let me know. I'm not in anything right now, just kind of tape reading this, but definitely looks like we should be getting this 742 high here. Maybe we'll see this 750 quarter level. Let me check the hourly 4-hour. Back in this 4-hour OB. I think it's a daily OB maybe as well. Oh no. Yeah, 4-hour OB hitting a wall here. Make a video on it. Listen, the only thing you need to know is suck it up. It doesn't cost that much money. Pay someone professionally to do it. Because, listen, taxes are a fickle you-know-what. We hate them, but I haven't figured out how to not pay them yet, so legally. But I would love to. For getting an apartment as a trader, are the requirements different from those with a traditional 9-to-5, considering landlords don't always see as stable income? Well, that's same, like getting, you know, financing in any shape or regard, whether you're like as a self-employed person, it's going to be, that's just how it's going to be viewed because you're more of a risk. Obviously you want to have good credit, but obviously if you have a lot of cash, you know, that's usually where you end up having to like put more money down, to get approved for whatever. I mean, shoot though, if you can show a track record of stable enough income, you're gonna be fine. The problem is when you're like go from making like a lot of money and then no money and then like a little bit amount of money. Like when it's really volatile, it can get a little bit harder, but it really just depends on the situation. Bill Smoke says PA was good today. I don't know. I wouldn't say PA was fantastic, but this trade made sense, and I'm glad I took it. Used to live in Minnesota, currently in Colorado, which is overhyped. Really, everyone I've ever met that's gone to Colorado says they love it. Went to Montana, instantly reminded me of the Midwest. Is it not the Midwest? But the mountains and stuff to do. Okay. Another reason to move to Miami, no state income tax, right? Yep. And they're thinking about getting rid of some property taxes. I heard that. So that'd be cool. That is such a scam. You know what I mean? Like to own your own property and you don't really own it because you've got to pay taxes on it. If you don't pay your taxes on it, they're going to come take it away. So do you really own it? Not really. Man, dude, taxes are such like if there's anything we can all agree on, it's that taxes are a big fat scam and we all hate them. Like that's probably the only unanimous, unless you're a politician, everybody's probably in agreement with that. So crazy, dude. I don't know how. Like, do we just gotta like? I'll get my YouTube shut down for this. We just need to stand up. Nobody pay their taxes. We're sick of this bullshit. Ban. It's nuts, bro. One-time tax for purchase of property. This is how it should have been all along across the nation. Like, yeah. There's some great ideas. I hope they come to fruition. Just like the if the tariffs could eat up and replace, I guess, the federal income tax as well, which was one of the ideas floated for the campaign trail. That'd be great. Now, if that doesn't happen and we have tariffs, like, where's the benefit for us? So we'll see. All we can do is just sit back, pray, and hope for the best, I guess. Melda goes, don't worry. Make money from trade. After that, a lot of girls will love you. Laughing face. So there you go, Amon. Melda told you straight up. by her profile picture, this is coming from a woman. Thanks, Melda. Giving the entire trading chat hope. This is the exact portion of the elevator music that pisses you off. So you just don't like this one song? The song is called Take It Easy. Take it easy, man. Just take it easy, dude. Don't get pissed. Don't get pissed, bro. It's all good. But anyway, boys and girls, P&L check here. We got a lot of green going on, and I love to see it. Love to see it. Now, if you guys are, I mean, the 11 a.m. macro is pretty lackluster. I still think that the high probably is our draw here. We shall see. That'd be pretty crazy if this just flips on a dime and we go for the AM low. Being this close proximity. So I think it looks decent, but we'll see. I am going to be done for the morning. Up 1469, as you guys can see, per account. I love when the copy trader actually copy trades like perfectly every account to the tick. Usually these numbers are like jumbled and my OCD gets tripping, but it's all good. So, yeah, man, good day today. Glad most of you guys are green. Thanks for showing up as usual, boys and girls. I will be back live here tomorrow morning. Enjoy the rest of your guys' Thursday. Any other updates I'll post in the Discord and or on Twitter. So, appreciate you guys. Like the stream before you hit the dusty trail. Lots of love to you as well, Dunk Masters. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Have a good day, guys.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.